Imagine the excitement of the holiday season. The delivery truck pulls up to your home carrying a brightly colored package. For a 7-year-old, it's a moment of pure joy. But in a quiet Texas town, that exact scenario became the catalyst for every parent's darkest nightmare. Welcome back to Strange World, where we look at the cases that leave us questioning everything. It was November 30th, 2022, in the rural community of Paradise, Texas. 7-year-old Athena Strand was playing in her driveway. She was a vibrant little girl who loved the color pink and brought light to everyone around her. But as the afternoon faded into evening, Athena simply vanished. Panic set in immediately. Her family frantically searched the property, but she was nowhere to be found. Law enforcement and hundreds of volunteers quickly descended on the area. For days, the community held on to hope, searching through the brush and organizing vigils, their hearts collectively aching for her safe return. However, investigators began looking closely at the digital footprint around the home. They noticed the delivery had been made the exact time Athena went missing. The package? A set of Barbie dolls intended as a Christmas gift for Athena herself. The focus then shifted to the driver of that delivery van, a contract worker named Tanner Horner. When authorities caught up with him, the story he told was chilling in its senselessness. He claimed that while backing up his vehicle, he accidentally struck Athena. According to his own admission, she wasn't seriously injured by the impact. She even told him her name. Horner made a choice that altered countless lives forever. He forced the young girl into his van. Driven by fear of losing his job and facing trouble, he drove away, taking her from the safety of her own home. The events that followed inside that vehicle were utterly heartbreaking, leading to the tragic and permanent loss of a deeply loved little girl. Her remains were located just days later, confirming the community's absolute worst fears. The tragedy of Athena Strand shook the nation. It wasn't a planned event by a shadowy figure in the woods. It was a crime of opportunity and panic by someone providing a routine, everyday service. The betrayal of trust is what makes this case so haunting. It led to widespread calls for stricter background checks and more accountability for contract drivers, ensuring that people coming to our front doors are thoroughly vetted. Athena's memory lives on, a reminder to hold our loved ones close and keep pushing for a safer world. Since the start of making this video in early April, the trial for Tanner Horner began with a stunning development. Just moments before opening statements were set to be delivered, Horner entered a surprise guilty plea to the charges of capital murder and aggravated kidnapping. By admitting to these crimes, the focus of the trial shifted immediately from his guilt to his punishment, leaving a jury to decide between life in prison or the ultimate penalty. The courtroom has been filled with emotional and heavy testimony. Athena's parents, Maitland and Jacob, both took the stand to share the profound impact this loss has had on their lives. Jurors were shown heart-wrenching evidence, including a photo of Athena from inside the delivery van where she was still alive after being taken away from her driveway. Prosecutors also presented digital evidence, including Horner's search history following the disappearance and graphic recordings that provided a clearer picture of the final moments in Athena's life. As of April 16th, the prosecution has officially rested its case. The defense is now preparing to present their side, reportedly focusing on Horner's mental health and background as they argue against the death penalty. While the legal process continues to unfold, the community remains united for its support for Athena's family, waiting to see what justice will ultimately look like for a little girl who simply wanted to play with her new dolls. What are your thoughts on how delivery companies should be vetting their drivers? Let me know in the comments below, and if you want to help keep Athena's memory alive and support this channel, please hit that like button, subscribe to Strange World, and share this video. We'll see you in the next one.